Last time I definitely checked on this, and as for watching the fandom cast of the Warriors, here's what we know of. It's Fire Star. That's the rename. And here's what the clip will say.
He's going to change name.
His new name is Fire Star.
That's correct. Fire Star is the name. And therefore, we're going to take a look and see what's going on this. So we'll find out what the rest of it are. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it to see what's the next one up. Right after this.
I can take a hint.
The last time I definitely checked it on was one of the fandom cats. As you can see, if you recap this from the first part, you'll see one of those guys with the genders from the Gray Strips, which has died. Then the other one, River Clan, has died. Then the Blue Star has died. That's the number one that's completely gained under controlling the effort. So now that you've got the next character that will try to be the lead is Fire Star. And there are some genders that's going to be in here. So here's part 2 of where this will be around Tiger Star. Maybe this leadoff could be the change.
All right? It's not Fireheart or Firepaw, and it's certainly not Rusty. This is Fire Star. This will be the last time that he changes names. It's physically impossible for him to change names again.
Unfortunately, this moment was spoiled for me.
Oh,
I
really?
always knew that Rusty would be the leader of ThunderClan because while I was researching this video, I remembered this classic fan animation I saw ages ago about Fireheart not liking waffles.
Okay.
Oh, waffle time, it's waffle time, where you have some waffle man.
So I watched this video again
Oh
for entirely research purposes
Not the waffle
and was
one.
horrified to see the video was actually called Fire Star Doesn't Like Waffles.
Fire Star doesn't like waffles.
This video was a pretty big spoiler for me. So
Well, I have no confidence on that.
Tiger Star and Fire Star are now both topped to the nine's new lives. If we're ever going to defeat Tiger Star, he's going to have to be eliminated 9 times. Voldemort only needed 8 times.
Well, I think the same thing goes with the Puss in Boots one that almost died 9 times. So that was the 8th time that it died.
It's going to be a race of cat and cat to see who will be the last cat to lose their final life. And with the amount of books that are still in this series, I could see their rivalry lasting a really, really long time. Until this series goes in a direction that I think I should mention spoiler warning again.
I mean, you're going to say it, yes.
Wow. If you're at all familiar with this story and know what's about to happen, I bet you've just been dying for me to get to this part.
Well, I might be dying on this one in. So if you have not watched it, go skip it. Go watch something else. I mean, go back to part 1 if you've already watched the first episode. If not, just don't watch that either.
To help accomplish his destroy Firestar by any means necessary plan, Tiger Star teams up with Blood Clan? Here's my mood board for the secret 6th clan that's been here this whole time. These are the extremely tough city cats.
Oh, gosh.
They live in the city that we've never heard of before. They don't have strange double-syllable names or believe in a star clan, but they still call themselves a clan and have a clan leader for some reason. The leader of Blood Clan is Tiny. He's this tiny little black cat that wears a dog teeth collar, and he's a fan favorite. That's what all of this has been building up. You see? Scourge, Scourge, Scourge. I'm Scourge. I already pointed at myself. I know I've been doing a lot of Harry Potter references throughout this video, but I don't think there's a single Harry Potter character that best encompasses who this cat is. I think the best fictional character I could make a comparison to is Shadow the Hedgehog. So how are they going to fight 2 evil clans that formed an alliance? Well, the thing is, tiny little Scourge betrays Tiger Star and murders him in front of everyone. But that's okay.
Oh, really?
He's got 9 lives, remember?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, what's happening? Again, the mass of
again.
Tabby's body grew still for a heartbeat.
Wait, what?
But again, the wound was too terrible to yield to the healing trance. His claws tore up clumps of grass in his agony, while his
That's why?
screeches turned from fury to terror.
Oh my gosh.
This is a kid's book. He's dying 9 times! Holy said Firestar.
Oh my gosh. Whoa,
Tiny
man.
little Scourge kills Tiger Star so badly that he
Okay.
dies, resurrects, and then dies again 9 times. So
Of
the villain
course,
of the
yeah.
story turned out to be a character I wasn't expecting to be the villain. They got me twice.
Initially,
Gosh.
I was in denial. No, Tiger Star canonically had 9 lives. He can't die instantly to a cat we just met.
Yeah,
This
of course,
scene
man.
had me so flabbergasted that I had to reach out to someone.
You have to make it
And
that
everyone
work.
I talked to about it was always like, oh, you mean Scourge? I love Scourge. Scourge is so cool. And then I thought, okay, if this cat is so beloved, I should at least give him a chance. Maybe this whole time, the books were actually setting up how evil and ruthless this Scourge guy is. You thought that cat was the main bad guy? This new guy just killed him with barely any effort.
Right.
This also sets up that Firestar's brand new 9 lives are essentially worthless because this new cat can just kill you and have you instantly burn through all 9 of them. Well, not instantly. Slow and painfully.
Okay, I thought it was something.
Which is definitely worse.
All right. It's a little unconventional, but if this is how the series sets up the actual main bad guy, then let's do it. Scourge,
Got
you've won
it.
me over.
When Scourge and Firestar face off for control over the whole forest, Scourge
Whoa.
very easily kills Firestar, because of course he does.
Oh, that's kinda
Firestar is
whack.
just a random kitty pet who stumbled his way up the clan hierarchy. And this is Scourge. Ultimate life form
Scrooge.
Scourge.
Firestar
Scrooge.
dies.
Except this time,
Yeah.
when Scourge kills a clan leader, he only loses once. 1 life. He only dies once.
Oh, that was pretty convenient, hey?
Because of the power of friendship or something. I think it's a metaphor for Jesus, actually.
I mean,
I'm not making that up.
Resurrection.
Unlike Tiger Star, Firestar successfully. I'm sorry,
Successfully.
fellas. I'm keeping you away from your friends and family.
Yeah, we
Firestar
heard you.
successfully
No, we heard.
resurrects, and Scourge is very understandably caught off guard by this because he's never seen a cat do that before. So this time when they face off, it goes a little like this.
Now this happened.
And that's how Season 1 of Warrior Cats ends. As you know, we frequently get to visit and see what wacky antics the cat angels get up to in cat heaven. And while Tiger Star's ghost makes a pretty prevalent comeback, basically becoming the new cat Satan, we never get to see
see that.
Scourge or his spiky collar ever again. How is a
Gosh.
cat who only shows up in this much of the story, kills the main bad guy, and then leaves and never comes back, this beloved? It's because he's the ultimate life form, baby. If the only knowledge of warrior cats you have is from what I've told you in this video, while you do know more than the average person about warrior cats, you're still probably not going to understand what most of these fan animations are really about, because we only looked at 6 books out of 100, and you don't know what the characters actually look like. I've just been showing you Garfield characters. However,
Yeah, the
my
plushies over there, I
dear
see.
viewer, I really wanted to get the full Warrior Cat experience. So I read season 4. This is 4. I've
What?
read season 2, season 3,
And then 4.
season 4. Really just trying to get
Yep.
the full Warrior Cat experience. Season 4 seemed like a good stopping point.
I
I
mean,
also forgot
yeah.
to mention, I read the super editions too. There's 27 books.
Yeah, I could
27
see
books.
it.
I've read 27 books this year. Get on my level. I didn't want to
That's
do
a
all
lot.
of them. I'm not crazy, okay?
Okay,
in
we
a
get
padded
it.
room. I'm not crazy. So, with me as your local Warrior Cat expert, I can safely say I still have no clue what most of these fan animations are about. It's
I mean, I
not
have no
my
idea
fault
either.
that I don't
Maybe.
understand these. Most of the things that these people are animating aren't even canon. They've just been animating fan fiction this whole time. Cleopatra takes a character who's not even that prevalent and imagines her as an Egyptian Sphinx cat who has like no ties to Egypt at all in the books. Next up forever, what if Firestar and Scourge switched lives and Firestar was the one with the spiky collar?
Yeah,
Holy
what was the
fawn.
switch for
All
that?
right, this one's got a giant snake monster in it. Mr. Fear
That's
asks
crazy.
the question, what if there was a zombie outbreak in Warrior Cats?
I mean, what if?
Scavengers of the Wind. This one's also got a zombie theme going on and is genuinely the most terrifying Warrior Cat animation I've ever
Seems like
seen.
they're all
I was
battle
legit
armies.
watching this on my TV and I had to turn it off halfway
Scaredy
through
cat dog.
because it was so terrifying. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It took me reading almost 30 books to finally understand that Warrior Cat fan animations aren't meant to be understood. It seems like people just like drawing cats. But why is that?
I mean, why did they
Now, I
think?
actually have
Let's have
5
a
different
look.
reasons why I think people are so drawn to drawing these cats. And the first reason is because cats are just fun to draw.
Yeah, they
Think
are.
about it this way. Would you rather spend years
Except I
studying
wouldn't
human
like
anatomy,
this guy.
toiling away for hours trying to get the fingers right, or would you rather just draw a dumb little cat with an ooh-woo face? Reason number 2
Ooh-woo face.
is the expansive world. This is the official Warrior Cats family tree. There's quite a
That's
few
a
characters
lot
that I
going
skipped
on.
over. I once heard someone describe Warrior Cats as Game of Thrones for kids, and while I've never seen or read any Game of Thrones, I totally agree with that sentiment. It's even got the incest and everything. Since there are
Yes, that
so many
is.
characters and little mini adventures, it's very easy for someone to have a favorite character or moment that they can connect with, regardless of how prevalent they are in the story. And the third reason I think people are so drawn to drawing these cats is
Lack of
the
official
lack
art.
of official art at the time. These days, Warrior Cat fans have official graphic novels that they get to look at, and I do own them, but I keep lending them out to people, so that's my bad. But in the
I
early
understand it,
2010s,
yeah.
all fans had to go off of were words and their imaginations, which I think made people more inclined to draw out their favorite moments in the series, regardless of how graphic and gory they were. In fact, the kids really like drawing the graphic and gory stuff.
We love it too.
That's a conversation for another time. The fourth reason
Yeah,
I think
another
people like
time,
drawing
man.
these
Not
cats
now.
is how this series is perfectly set up to be a fandom. Is that what it says?
Perfect.
Perfectly. That's hilarious. Creating
because
your
he had a
own
Yuda.
Warrior Cat OC with a tragic backstory and a unique double-syllable name is not only very easy to do, but it's actually encouraged by the books themselves. At the back of some of these books is this like fully plotted out Warrior Cat D&D campaign inviting readers to pretend to be the cats. I always thought the kids during recess who pretended to be the cats were just very devoted fans, but they were just following the instructions the books clearly laid out for them. And the last reason I think people like drawing these cats
Okay, this is
is
what I know.
because their passion is infectious. I highly
Exactly.
recommend you go down the same Warrior Cat fan animation rabbit hole that I did, because what you'll find is thousands of dedicated fans all creating art of their favorite book series. And they're not doing it for money or for views, but because they're passionate. And there's also like a bunch of videos that are over 15 years old, and that just makes me nostalgic for that early era of YouTube. I went into this
You get
video
into it.
trying to understand what it was about this series that made people want to draw the cats, but the funny thing is, I ended up drawing these cats too. It's a virus. These cats are so drawable. I initially got my
Exactly
start
what?
online creating webcomics. It's something I enjoy doing.
The
I love
webcomics.
thinking of a joke, doodling it out, and sharing it with the world. That's my passion. And I guess seeing all of these passionate artists creating these fan animations looked like a whole lot of fun. And the fact that the main character is a ginger male cat, come on, that's just too perfect of an opportunity to do a Garfield reference. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. So, me and my team created 40 Garfield-inspired Warrior Cat webcomics, and we posted them every Wednesday. And even though we didn't make any money off of them, I really enjoyed making them and posting them every Wednesday. And not to get too vulnerable here, I know these are just Garfield comics, but they really helped me find my passion in creating art again. So thank you all for
whenever
reading
we
them.
did.
I hope you enjoyed. So if you're someone that's missing a little passion in your life, try watching hours of Warrior Cat fan animations. They're a
Yes,
whole ton of fun
exactly.
to watch.
Watch it
They
anytime.
do get a little violent at times, so be aware of that. And if you're someone that's ever produced a Warrior Cat fan animation, thank you for inspiring others to follow their passions. And if anyone on the Aaron Hunter team is watching, I hope you know you've made a lot of kids furries. That's all I'll
If it
say
is.
about that. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time.
And there
Thank
you
you
go.
all for joining me in this deep dive into the wild world of warrior cats. I
dive
know this
into
is
the
a
warrior
pretty different
cats.
video than I usually
It's
post.
actually very cool
I
with
had
the
my
cats
face
here,
in
too.
it
I mean,
for a lot
very
more
nice.
than I usually do, but this video still took a long time to make because I read
Yeah, that's
all
why
of
you
these
had to go with
books,
2 parts.
and there was a period of time where I thought I could talk about all 4 seasons of Warrior Cats, but then the script was just way too long, and I thought season 1 was good enough on its own to be its own dedicated video.
Yeah, exactly. With
If
season
you like this
1, we
video,
get it.
let me know, and I can do more Warrior Cat videos. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and wear your seatbelt.
If that is so, I mean, I would understand it. Anyway, so there you go. These are the parts of every insane Warrior Cat fandoms right over here. And hold on, let me just get rid of a watermark here. Can you guys see that? So that's the one that they definitely did here. Insane Warrior Cats, and these are the other ones on the bottom on that section. So I'll try to see about that. But anyway, enough of that time being said. I'm definitely going to wrap this up, but I think this story of this is turning out to be very excellent. I'm going to give this one a 9 because it's just excellent. I mean, even though I don't really think about Warrior Cats, I don't know anything, but I never seen what the book they were making about, so I never noticed that you read this book here for this year. I mean, that's a lot. Anyway, with that being said, I will do the IKEA video next for the Add Once Out channel. So, without further ado, I'm going to end the video here. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. This is Chris from Son of Peace. I'll see you all next time. Or as well as the Cat Fandom Dial. I'll see you all next one. Peace. Bye-bye.
If you don't, somebody will.